Well, Idaho, you want the good news or bad news?
Give me the good news. Well, wait a minute.
Good news for you.
Is it good news for me?
Good news for you, bad news for me.
Oh, well, I don't want to hear any bad news for you.
Thanks, brother. Your excavator's getting a new motor.
Oh man, yay.
So I had the mechanic come over and look at it for that harmonic humming type noise or whatever. And he's a mechanic that's around here that's like well known, Mark Kramer. He said he's seen that thing sitting down there at Kennedy.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So he started it up and he pulled the dipstick out and oil
Blew out.
He looked at me, shook his head, that's bad. I said, how bad? He said, bad.
Oh no.
So what we're gonna do next week, we're gonna pull the head off and do an end frame, push the pistons out, crank bearings, pistons, rings, gaskets, and he's gonna mic the cylinders, and then we'll determine if we can do an end frame or board or what. But I got a quote from Cat yesterday. A new long block is only $9 grand.
Oh,
that ain't horrible, but hell, I just spent 12 on a thumb and a bucket.
No,
That's who just called me. They're making a delivery. He's like, well, you can be here between this window. I'm like, well, can you be here between whatever? He's like, no, that's critical delivery. You should just come here and pick it up. I'm like, no, I paid for delivery. You're gonna bring it to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, just call me 20 minutes out and I'll be there to unload it. So yeah, you're getting a new motor. It wasn't the turbo. I pulled that intake off, shake the chat. Wasn't that.
Man.
But like my mechanic said, Mike, he said it's probably from the EGR because that just recirculates all that soot back in there. He said it just gummed the rings up probably. He said he had fire trucks with 20,000 miles on them already completely blowing oil out because of the carbon.
Yeah.
Save the environment, kill your motor.
Yeah. Well, that's why buying the new diesel trucks and everything, dumping that DEF in them, I'm not.
Well, I didn't know that, but the DEF, only thing the DEF's for, it shoots it in your exhaust, and then exhaust that comes out, it makes it heavier and fall to the ground.
Really?
Yeah, that's what DEF's for. I didn't know. That's what my mechanic told me.
It's
always something, guys. Always something. Just bust down another thousand. Instead of having a boat, I got a digger.
Yeah. Well, a boat won't make you any money at all.
No.
Unless it's a houseboat on one of the big lakes and you rent it out.
I wish I had the 316 here and make easy work of that. But man, I took that thing back in the field when he was there the other night with that 5-foot ditching bucket. That thing don't even.
No joke.
It don't even has bog or has it just throws dirt.
Man.
Well, here's what we got. We didn't find any profound leaks. I dug back in here and we found that the guy that did this didn't do a keyway because you can see all the rocks. But there was no signs of anything leaking that deep. So they built this dam out of the basement when they dug the basement. So they just took this and the builder just ran it in here, which I don't know if he knows how to do ponds or not, but there's definitely not a keyway back in here. I didn't see any signs of any leaking, but we had that tree here too. So could have been something coming through there, but it's been pretty low for a while.
So did I have any bad news, or was that one thing you were talking about good and bad?
That's good and bad. Good for you, you're getting a new motor. Bad for me, I got to pay for it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was something else I should be waiting for.
No. But going back to it, man, guys, sight unseen equipment. I just don't believe that guy didn't know all the ins and outs of that machine, I think. But he did somewhat make it right. Gave me some money back, but I could have used about $5 grand more at this point. Would have made it nicer. Let's get the digging and chopping and see what we can come up with. We'll throw a little bit of moisture on this dirt, make it pack a little bit better. Told Idaho to get me a water hose. He said, just put some water in your bucket. So I know why I pay you to do the big stuff. He's a thinker. Gotta get that moisture in there and make that stuff pack. we pulled out there. The builder definitely didn't do a keyway, but it wasn't leaking there. The homeowner just thought it was, he thought it was crawdads making holes through the dam. Get a little more water for their puffer. Let that stuff soak in. Wow, work. See, that stuff up there is real dry. Get the dozer in here, really hit her with a 1-2. Good 1-2. Idaho's a savior. He went to the store and got us one of them. What a good friend. We're gonna jump on the dozer now and start putting our lifts in. First pass down through here.
Well, guys, we're down about 4 feet right here from the edge of the water. These trees and the roots are where we thought we might have our issue, but turns out that's not the case. So we'll be going across the dam looking for our leak.
Guys, we're still putting this lift in here. Just kind of going at 6 or 8 inches, putting it in, and I got to splash water on it. Then I'm packing it with this and packing it with the dozer. On the day, and that's the deepest we were going, we just wanted to make sure we got all those obstructions where them tree roots were. But on this couple hours, this little spot here, but like I said, this is pretty critical. Get it done right while you're here. Just, you know, we dug down, we found them rocks, didn't see no leaks. Insurance policy, so you sleep good at night. I texted Idaho this morning, I said, bring your chainsaw. That's all him right there. I said, whenever you're feeling it, it's all you, get it. compaction juice. Yes. This is, I didn't even calculate that, but on this toe like this really packs them in good.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Did you find it? Guys, I'm kind of hobbling along today. I was unloading the equipment hauler this morning and dropped a piece of plywood guillotine right on my dang foot. Let's take a look, see what it looks like. Luckily, I have my new boots on, which these ain't my new ones. Oh, it ain't too bad.
Oh, you got a little bit of purple in your toenail.
Ooh, something popped when I pushed on it. Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, just pull on it.
That'll make you feel alive.
Hey, that's what I always say. Stuff like that is instant feedback.
Oh,
You know you've done something wrong when something like that happens.
And I instantly started thinking, man, why'd I do that? Why'd that slip out of my hands?
Just like talking to Sarge with the 9mm.
Oh, yeah.
You just want to go back to 2 seconds before that and say, man, I was taking that pain-free environment for granted.
Good thing I didn't have these on. These are a lot softer. I just bought another pair of Doc Martens and they're all stiff. Now I think that kept from chopping me off. Looks like that's a line where it hit me. It sucked. But I thought, suck it up. Marcus Luttrell was shot 9 times and still escaped the enemy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bad dudes.
Oh, it wasn't as big as I thought it was. Oh, you got some rock in here.
Yeah, we got some rock in here.
Yeah, see, it's right on top of that rock.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That looks a lot better though, just under that rock. Let's see here in the front.
Yeah.
See, I think it was just coming across, laying on that rock.
What's the gray there?
That's how that soil always
Clay.
is where it leaves.
That's the muck coming with the water into that clay.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's leaking all through here.
Yeah.
It's leaking back here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how wet it is.
Yep.
Well, guys, here's one of the leaks right
look at the
here.
rock, yeah.
Rock laying here. Look at it coming through.
Hey, look at that.
It-
Is that roots or is that?
I don't know yet, but there's a big rock. See, that's where it's coming through right there.
Holy cow! Yep, yep.
Look, it's pouring through. We'll get her exposed. See what we got.
Yeah.
I knew it was a matter of time. We just gotta.
Got to keep going till we find it.
We didn't
yeah.
find anything there, but it's right. There's one right there for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Get this freaking.
Let's dig back and we'll get it. So, me and Jamie were talking about it. This business ain't like having a boat. This just bust out another 10,000.
Yeah, it's no joke.
Everything you do in this business is 10,000.
Yeah.
And then you get a $40 shirt. If you're lucky.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it like I've spent $10,000 for a shirt and a hat, and I get all the damn fixed for free. It's a hell of a deal.
I'll give you a shirt and a hat.
Oh, I'll take one.
Hey,
I'll
at
take
Hag
one.
Ford, hats are 50 grand a piece.
That's
They
right.
Throw in a truck.
Yep.
A truck and an Explorer.
Well, guys, here's its path. Old roots. And down through these rocks. What it looks like, this guy never put a keyway in. He's a home builder, not an excavator. Not a pond builder. Still hacking away at this dam here. Found another leak uphill here. guys probably can't see that. Camera ain't got that good a zoom. Blue rocks. Blue clay. Kick him off there to the side. Get that crud out of my bucket. You can see here, guys, when you don't do a keyway, you get all these rocks. That's why you want to do a keyway. You dig that all the way through and get up any instruction where water can come through. The good thing is it's not leaking this deep. It is leaking right there a little bit.
I think it was leaking there. I don't.
Yeah.
And times past, I mean, I don't think that's an active leak anymore.
It's a little wet right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was leaking there. Anytime you see this gray mud, you got to chase it out and seal it off.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, guys, like the GPS, recalculating. I got my flags here where I stopped digging. I'll show you guys. I found some rocks down here, just water's puddling out. What we're gonna do, we called the rental shop. We're getting a 48-inch sheet foot roller instead of blowing all this out. Originally, I thought we were just gonna go a foot or two below that for crawdad holes, but turns out no keyway. Scope of work's changed. Recalculating. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put this back in here for now just so it don't blow out. We're gonna go ahead and cut these trees down, get that cleaned up. Roller will be here tomorrow morning. Then we can just start putting it in, and the whole time Jamie, or Idaho, excuse me, can do his thing. Yeah, look here, guys. Oh, I think I pulled that rock out, but see them flat rocks laying in there? Just puddles of water. It held for like 15 years, then it blew out. Water just keeps pounding. Pounded her into submission. So I'm gonna throw that dirt back in there just so it doesn't blow out over the night. And then tomorrow I'll just throw it out real quick and start digging on it again. Get Idaho a ramp down in there. Good though, get this other dirt while I'm throwing it in there to mix up that wet gray clay. We'll mix it up with this other stuff. Be real good and combustible. We'll atomize it. That rock down there, I want to get that one out where my tooth is. I want to get back here and dig that out. I'll go throw a flag up there so we don't forget that. Look at them rocks. See guys, this is what I'm talking about. Last year, if his job scope would have changed, I'd have been freaking out, whatever. Now I'm just like, you know what? They can wait for me. I'll get there when I get there. Idaho's over there pulling on a steel chainsaw. He needs to do that trick where you pull it up and then let it go and it starts. Well, Idaho got his saw going. We were back and forth. Did we wait? Let's do it now. Let's wait until we get this dirt out of the way so it's not in our way. You guys, he just wants to wrap it up. He lives his life through the throttle. Man, I'm a gimp today. I'm no lone survivor, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad. I just spent 150 bucks on this thing.
Should have bought a new one. That's just like in the video. Extreme Road Built, I said they're throwaways.
Man. Well, it's been laying so long, I probably fouled this plug out laying like that.
Start it up, hold her wide open.
It won't.
This chainsaw keeps toying with him. It'll let him touch the trigger, but then it dies.
This is like Jamie Girl. Laying there acting like she's all ready, and reach over and...
Just touch her and she smacks you.
Yep. Reach over and try to pull the trigger, and
Here's the problem.
that's all she wrote.
Ow, my toe. It needs to start with an H.
Oh, Lord.
Eskimo. Well, guys, hate to say it, but it's 2 o'clock, and I think we're done for today. The GPS recalculated us. We're gonna get that roller compactor in the morning. We'll do this thing up right. We'll dig it out. I'm feeling we're gonna have to go pretty deep. I'm gonna put the pump in here.
Fouled now.
What?
Pump her
My
down.
plug's fouled. It's a brand new one too.
You just want to use mine?
Well, I was just going to get.
It'll probably take most of it down.
Yeah, I was just going to get started, and knock a couple
Guys.
pieces out of the way, but
It's just an debacle. It's another day in the life of. If it can't happen, it will.
you got that right.
We'll catch you guys back here tomorrow morning. He'll be on his steel horse, brapping it up,
Yep, vibrating.
shaking the pictures off the house.
That's right. That's right.
Well, guys, still the same day. He's not brapping it up.
No.
He's electric bolting it up. He's got the customer's electric saw.
Yeah.
You can't stop a man on a mission.
Tell me what, man.
He's like a rabid dog.
There's something to all this new EV push. I understand it now.
So you have it in your truck and it catches fire.
Man, it's thick back here.